I was with Mitch watching the Man United game on Boxing Day, and I said a few words, and he looked at me and I would say in disbelief. And he couldn't believe I'd come out with what I'd said, because I was actually critical of how, and whether it's his, I don't think it's his inability, but his reluctance to change. That's right, George. To change things, and if you're doing like for like subs constantly because it's not working, that we're predictable, and that's why it's not working. And if you bring like for like, then it becomes just as predictable, but with people who were deemed good enough to start in the first place, and it makes us easier to play against. However, the performance against Manchester United, if people want to break into stats, and I'm not one for that, for me, the main stat is the scoreline at the end. We did play better. It wasn't our worst away performance, but the best way I could describe it was all fur coat and no knickers. You know, we didn't have the... I'm careful how I phrase that now after that statement, but you can have the ball all you want. It's what you do with it that's the important thing. And although the stats will show there was 3 shots on target, we couldn't think of one worthy of a shot on target, apart from holes against the bar. There might have been like a couple of feeble efforts that trickled in. The keeper, we didn't work the keeper. And if we look at Man United in isolation, it's a game we should have won. We dominated, but still didn't do enough to win.